I just woke up. So, I'm missing an earring. I fucking hate it here. The bagel story. I know I promised you the bagel story, but honestly, like, I've had so much fucking head trauma over the years. When they first brought me back here, there was so much shit and piss and poison from where they came in here. They broke in here and they cooked meth, and the crooked cops and the other people in the camper parks down there had been in and out of here. I walked outside and I got a needle stuck in my foot. When I got that needle stuck in my foot, all I could think about was, I'm really glad that I had my hepatitis shots. But that could have been easily my daughter or one of my animals. But I was so fucking upset. I chased my daughter around the house and I was screaming and crying. And the reason for this was because they've been trying to kill me for as long as I could fucking remember around here. At one point, this man in a bar that was open, it's no longer open. It was open for a short period of time after the Moonshine Festival back in. You can look at my original YouTube channel and you can see like where they've tried to lock me out of it because that email doesn't work anymore. It was under a Hotmail address. But yeah. This man tried to sexually harass me, and I was like, hello, if you don't, like, this is sexual harassment. If you don't fucking stop, I'm going to call the cops. I walk outside, I talk to this girl, she's sobbing, and I was like, what's going on? And she's like, oh, my husband just died. And I was like, well, what happened? She was like, well, we tried to go to the hospital, and the hospital wouldn't take him, and we brought him home, and he fucking died of fucking anaphylaxis. This happened to another girl I know. They took him into the hospital, and the hospital's like, he needs to stay here because they wanted to collect on the body and get the money off the body. And he was like, I don't want to fucking die in here. So she took him home, and he crawled into a closet and fucking died. And so that was another negligent homicide. Anyway, this man was harassing me, and I was like, I'm gonna call the cops. So after I talked to this girl, and she's crying because her husband just fucking died because the hospital wouldn't fucking take care of him at all. And they're like, oh, he owes money because his medical bills are piling up. So the hospital just won't take this man. He dies of fucking anaphylaxis in his fucking bed at home. She's sobbing her fucking eyes out. This dude sexually harasses me. I was targeted by this dude that runs a Jailbirds magazine, and his girlfriend is getting information by giving all these people fucking drugs and stuff. And I'm just watching all this stuff go on around me. And so I walk outside, and this guy that I know that has a local band, he's like, hey, meet this dude. And it turns out to be the guy that Joe Exotic had just fucking paid that money to kill Carol Baskin. Anyway, the bagel story. One time when I was like 3 or 4 years old, I got so fucking hungry. It was the day of my birthday. And I had this big stuffed animal Big Bird plushie, so we went in the fridge and we ate all of the birthday cake that was in the fridge. I stuffed a bunch of it in his mouth, and then I stuffed a bunch of it in my mouth. And then my nan came in there and she screamed at me because she had worked all night on that birthday cake. True story.